All right, guys, I wanted to talk home defense. I'm not going to get too much into the guns. It's going to be a real short video. So I see a lot of people use 9mm, 5.56, ARs, AKs, whatever. 12 gauge is just going to be the number one option. And let me show you why. So 9mm, most people are going to use a handgun. It's good for concealability, but if you're going to use a 9mm for home defense, use a carbine. That's all I got to say about that. Even out of a carbine, you're going to be getting around 450 foot-pounds of energy out of one of those. And that's with some really good 9mm hollow points or the lightweight penetrator stuff, 65 grain, 1700 feet per second. But I digress. You're going to get maybe at most 450 foot-pounds out of a 9mm. You want to use a 45? Go ahead, I guess. 5.56, 223. Most people I see carrying them, they're carrying something like this, some 55 grain or 62 grain green tips. If you're going to use 5.56, use a 77 grain hollow point. You're going to get roughly 12 to 1,500 foot-pounds of energy dumping in the target, especially if you're in a house where you're shooting at 20 foot. But you're also going to blow your eardrums out without hearing protection or the eardrums of everyone else in your home. You've got way more chance of passing through multiple walls and hitting other people, even after hitting your target. So, number one's going to be 12 gauge shotgun, in my opinion. So you've got 9mm with about 450 foot-pounds kinetic energy, 5.56 with roughly 1,000 to 1,500, depending on barrel length. 12 gauge shotgun using 1 1/4 ounce slugs. That's my preferred method of destruction. That is 3,500 foot-pounds of energy, especially within a 20-foot distance. If you hit your target, which you should on the first shot for home defense, most of that is going to deplete within the target. Very soft lead, that's going to turn into a freaking pancake, and it's going to just drive a crater through whatever you hit. So the biggest thing is know your shooting lanes in your home and make sure you know where people sleep and all that. Those are things you should practice regularly. Understanding and doing drills in your own home, in my personal opinion. That's just me. I run drills quite a bit when nobody's home, for sure. So you could use that. These are Sega 12 gauge mags, by the way. My shotgun is semi-auto. Use a Sega mags. Double aught buck. You can get 9 pellet or 12 pellet. 12 pellets, as it says, has 12 pellets. It's just going to go around 1,200 feet a second. 9 pellet, on the other hand, is going to go around 1,500 to 1,600 feet a second. So either one's good. Either one's going to do its job. This is like getting hit with a 357 Magnum 9 times, but all at once. So accuracy by volume, if you will. That's my opinion. That's what I'm sticking to. Doesn't matter what new interesting gun they come out with. Pistols are for concealed carry. 9mm carbines, significantly better choice. ARs, AKs, rifles of any kind, AR-10. That's going to be for longer range engagements. Will they work? Absolutely they will work. You're going to be deaf for 3 days and slightly delirious if you pop off any of those in your home without hearing protection. The shotgun's not going to be that much better, but decibel-wise, significantly quieter than an AR-15. The shotgun has and will always remain the best home defense gun there is. If you are less than 20 feet from your target, there's nothing that this thing is amazing. Shotgun, 12 gauge shotgun, 12 gauge shotgun. Need I say more? I don't think so. I might say a little more though. 12 gauge shotgun. If you've got any questions, thoughts, please share in the comments. I'd be happy to answer to the best of my ability. If you think this is overkill, let me know. I just think I'd rather them drop on the first shot instead of hitting them with a 9mm 8 times and still having the opportunity to do something evil to me or my family members. So that's my opinion. But you know what? It's to whatever you're most efficient with. If you're a pea shooter with an AR or a 9mm rifle or a Ruger 1022, it really doesn't matter to me. Use that if you think you can do it under stress and you know you can get shots on target. I digress. 12 gauge shotgun. Number one home defense round for however many years counting. It's the one thing Joe Biden was ever right about. I'm still keeping my ARs, but thanks, Joe Biden, for at least knowing that's the best home defense round still yet to date. No, I don't support him. Don't judge me.